Welcome back, everybody, to the Desmond Payne Road to the show. Today, Desmond makes his return after a very long break. I didn't do a good job last year keeping up with this series, but as I look ahead with the Minnesota Dynasty coming to an end and the content I want on my channel going ahead, I really want some baseball on this channel, and I want to continue the Desmond Payne Road to the show. So let's recap a little bit about Desmond's career and how we've come to this point. He's still in his first season. Desmond is a speedy switch-hitting center fielder, with some issues out there in the outfield, but his hitting ability has made him a very valuable player. At AA, he hit over .320 and only played 29 games, before he was eventually called up to AAA to play for the Round Rock Express. Payne began as a leadoff hitter, but his ability to drive in runs and get those extra base hits have him more in the 3 or 4 spot. 46 games into his AAA career, his average has gone up from his AA stats. He's hitting .351 with 6 home runs and 29 RBIs. He had the chance to play in the Futures game during the All-Star break, and he has helped the Express create a 7-game lead in the division, and they have playoff aspirations. It's time now for Desmond Payne's baseball career to continue. With his 47th game here at AAA, we're in the month of August against the Memphis Redbirds, and Payne starts his return with a soft ground ball back to the pitcher, and he reaches on a fielder's choice. Not very good contact, too far out in front. How does he fare in the 4th inning? Down by 3, he lifts a fly ball to center field, but a little too far underneath it, and that is caught easily. So not much from Payne so far. He does enter with a 9-game hitting streak. Could really use one here in the 6th inning. 2 runners on, nobody out. He's behind in the count 1-2 and looks at a curveball that could have gone either way. Payne gets the ball, it's now 2-2, and swings at a changeup low and outside the zone. That's been the big weakness. Most of his strikeouts have been on changeups. Despite the offer, the Express have come back to tie the game. It's 3-3 bottom 7, and this wild pitch will allow the runner at second to advance, and the bad throw by the catcher will allow him to score. All the while, Payne just stands there staring. I think he's kind of angry, actually. He probably wanted the chance to give the Express the lead himself, but instead, the at-bat continues, and he grounds up the middle, and that probably would have allowed the runner to score, but at least Payne extends his hitting streak to 10 games. So welcome back, Desmond Payne, to the hit column. Can they get an insurance run now? That is a strikeout, and the catcher throws on to first. We've seen plenty of those. Payne has been stranded on many a strikeout. It's nothing new. Let's go top 9 as Memphis has tacked on 2 more runs. This fly ball backs up Desmond Payne. It's always a journey here in the outfield with Desmond, but he hauls in the catch, and the runner will tag and move to third. Unfortunately, Memphis ended up winning this game, spoiling Desmond Payne's return a bit. He went 1 for 4, and here is a look at his numbers through his stints at AA and AAA. Can Round Rock bounce back from that loss now? We go bottom 3. Payne has already walked once. There is 1 out and a man on first. First pitch is a line drive through the left side. Well done by Desmond Payne. That's more what we're used to. That puts 2 runners on. The next batter got out, and now it's a 2-2 count with 2 down. It's a soft ground ball to the shortstop and the easy play at first. So nothing comes of that inning. So far, Memphis has our number, it seems, and they're up 5-1, bottom 5. Payne walks now for the 2nd time today, putting another runner on as the Express try to mount a comeback. They have 2 outs, however, and here's a fly ball deep to right. Will it have enough carry? It goes back and is gone. A 3-run home run with the Express down 4. That's what this offense does. They can get those big hits, but still they trailed. Memphis added another run, and Payne is trying to get on base again here, bottom 8. He could walk again, but the 3-1 pitch is in there. Payne lifts it to right center, and it is just allowed out. Not even to the track. I thought it might be gone, honestly. But the Redbirds pull away even more in the 9th inning, and they win this game as well. Payne was just 1 for 2, so the hit streak continues. But can they get back in the win column? For some reason, we're just struggling here at home against Memphis. And look at Payne sitting on the breaking ball, firing into right field. Unfortunately, it's just a single with the runner at first. Not sure if the first baseman would catch it. It's 2 on, 2 out now, and this fly ball is lifted into foul territory, but still playable. And that ends this scoring threat. A lot of runners left on base, but this game has been a lot lower scoring. It's 1-1 bottom 8, Payne with a man on first, and he pulls one into the gap. This one will be extras, no doubt about it. Payne headed for second, they just now get the ball, he flies around, and the runner will score. It's a go-ahead RBI triple for Desmond Payne. That's his 30th RBI at AAA. He's done a great job going from a leadoff hitter who could get those singles to a guy who demonstrated a bit more power. He's earned his spot down lower in the lineup, driving in those runs. Now trying to increase the lead, there's a base hit, and Payne comes around. It's now 3-1. Can they finally win a game in this series? Top 9, 1 down. Here is a ground ball, and this will be a double play to end the game, and the Express at least take this final game of the series. Desmond Payne finishes 2 of 4 in this game with an RBI triple, and he's now at 353 on the year. Now, after losing that series, we have a very key one against the New Orleans Zephyrs. We've played a lot of games against them. They're the team right behind us in the standings at 8 games back. Top 3, Payne fouls off the fastball with a man at second, 2 down in the inning, and now Payne with a line drive to first base. Was hoping for extra bases, but it's a line out, and we jump ahead. It's top 5, Round Rock up 1-0, 2 on, 2 out, and a soft ground ball to third base, and there is the out at second. Payne not getting anything done here with the runners in scoring position, but it's still a shutout as we go ahead top 6. Bases now juiced for Desmond Payne, but 2 down. Payne swings early on the changeup as that evens the count at 1-1, and the next pitch is fouled off the other way. Payne trying to stay alive. It's now a 2-2 count, and he grounds a ball softly to the second baseman. There's another easy play. Payne's in danger of losing his hitting streak as the Express continue the shutout. New Orleans trying to get on the board. Here's a fly ball hit Desmond Payne's way, and he misjudges it and loses it. That's going to give New Orleans a runner flying around second, and he'll be in at third with the Desmond Payne error. We've seen far too many of those, and I'm wondering if it's going to keep Desmond Payne from making the jump to the major leagues, with his defense being a big issue. So New Orleans ended up getting a run off of that. Now it's time for Desmond Payne to hopefully make up for it. Again, a runner in scoring position, but a ground ball hit to the second baseman, and they turn 2. He had the line drive, but other than that, it's been a lot of just soft ground balls in the infield. And here in the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 down, it's not looking like this game is going to continue unless Payne screws this one up, but he doesn't. He secures the final out, he ends his hitting streak, but at least they take this game against New Orleans and now have a 9-game lead in the division. The hitting streak is over, so we're going to upgrade Payne's contact now, try to get a new hitting streak underway. And here we are in Game 3 against New Orleans as Payne had the first game off. And his first at-bat of this game is a single through the right side. It's a new hitting streak underway for Payne. After the single, 2 down, he's going to steal second on this. And he's there safely. Another stolen bag for Desmond Payne. He's in scoring position. What can they make happen now? 2-2 count. Fly ball hit deep to center. And it is caught near the track. But at least Payne gave him a chance. Let's go top 3 now. Round Rock is leading 2-1, and Payne goes back up the middle with a well-hit single. The timing is much better. There are a lot less change-ups that are going to ruin the timing. Payne takes off again here with 2 outs, and this one is lifted to right field, and it bounces for a ground rule double. That keeps Payne at third base, otherwise he would have easily scored. So with 2 runners in scoring position, it's a fly ball right to the left fielder. Barely had to move, and there are 2 more wasted opportunities. New Orleans then generated some offense, and they took the lead. It's 3-2 as Payne goes down the line, but it hooks foul. Gave it a nice ride. Runners at the corners, by the way, and there's the splitter low, and Payne swings at it for a strikeout. We jump ahead to the 8th inning, same score, nobody on base, and Payne strikes out again, but this one got away, and Payne has the speed to reach, and I thought about going to second. Well, let's just stay at first. Payne's sitting there now with 1 down. He takes off for second. Ground ball stopped by the first baseman. He's got to get that out at first, and Payne's going to go all the way to third base. So now, 2 outs, Payne the tying run 90 feet away. Can they drive him in? 1-2 pitches. Whoa, that was an awful swing. Another strikeout. Payne left stranded, and the Zephyrs take this one. It was a 3-2 game, and they have a chance to split this 4-game series as we head to the final game against New Orleans. 2 out in the first inning for Desmond Payne. He's fallen behind 0-2, and the slider backs him off a little bit. Payne battles back to make it 3-2, and now he fouls off a fastball. And he fouls off another fastball. The full count pitch again, and he's going to foul another one off. You're going to go inside. Payne's going to make you waste some pitches now. And there's the inside fastball. Payne battles back from 0-2 and gets the walk. I like that at bat. It was a good one. But it was all for naught. The next batter swings through it for out 3. And there's another strikeout stranding Desmond Payne. New Orleans leading 1-0. Here's a fly ball sent Desmond Payne's way. He gets underneath it, looks like he read it correctly, and secures it. Desmond Payne makes it look routine. Top 4 now, nobody out and a man on first base, and Payne turns on it, but it was just a little too early. Otherwise, he could have had extras. The 1-1 is in there with a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. And the 1-2 pitch is a little low, but Payne hits it to the gap anyway, and it's going to go to the wall for extra bases. Payne at second, the runner stops at third, and now 2 runners in scoring position. We load the bases with nobody out, 2-2 count, and there's a line drive, and it's going to fall in the gap. Payne's going to come around to be the second run of the inning, and the Express are not done there. The third runner comes around, and he beats the throw. It's a bases clearing double to spark the offense and giving us a 3-1 lead. We jump ahead to the 5th inning. It's the same score, 2 outs here for Desmond Payne, and a single through the left side will continue this inning, putting a runner in scoring position. What can the Express do this time? Bad strikeout once again. That ends the inning, but luckily we were still leading by 3. Top 7, it's still 4-1, and Payne fouls off this fastball. He's had a very productive day at the plate, and now he gets hit in the leg. Payne has now reached base in every plate appearance in this game, and here's the replay. It hits him in the shin. Looks pretty painful, but Payne's there at first base, and he will take off for second here. It's going to be a chance to move to third, and he's not going to hold up. His leg's feeling okay. He slides in at third, and a run comes around. So runners at the corners with 1 down. And there is a fly ball hit to right field, and it's hit deep enough for Payne to take off. No problem, Payne comes around and slides once again for good measure, and that just increases the lead even further. We make it 7-1 as we head to the 8th inning, and Payne sits on it. He gives it a ride to right field, and it's off the wall, off that little 1.5-foot wall on the bounce. I thought it was going to be a home run, but instead just a double for Desmond Payne, his second on the day, showing some good power once again. Let's tack on a couple more runs. Payne almost lets it hit him, and there's the out at first. And now Payne almost gets himself in some trouble, but he's safe at third base. Can they drive him in now? 2-2, and a ground ball to the shortstop, and he will throw on to first for the out. They just can't drive in Desmond Payne, but still they make it 12-1 as we go to the 9th. Payne gets jammed a bit, but the left fielder can't make the catch. And Payne's hesitating here, and he's going to finally take off super late to go to second and just be there in time. Very ugly, but it's the 4th hit of the game. Payne once again didn't score, but still, Round Rock had 19 hits to New Orleans 3, 12-1 win. They take 3 out of 4 against New Orleans, with Payne reaching base 6 times in that one. The lead in the division is now a 10-game lead, and the regular season is kind of winding down. Payne is now hitting .359 with 30 RBIs, 21 steals, 16 walks. Here's a look at the schedule now. We don't play New Orleans for the rest of the month, but we are going to play 19 games in 19 days. Every day for the rest of the month we have a game. We'll see how many off days Desmond Payne gets. I'm assuming he'll have quite a few. He normally gets 1 or 2 a week. I'm not sure how he gets that deal. But we'll see what's up next for Desmond Payne and the Round Rock Express. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this return of the Desmond Payne Road to the show. I will be transferring him to MLB 16 here in a little over a week. I'm very excited for that game to come out. and I really want to make this Road to the Show a strong series with Desmond Payne. So we'll continue on very soon with more Desmond Payne as we get closer to hopefully the postseason. Please leave any feedback you have down below in the comment section. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.